Hi guys, I Aziz welcome you to CoedMaster, and in this video I am going to talk about this interesting problem. So let's get started. Alright guys, let's see this problem. In this problem we are given a string and we have to generate all the possible subsets and subsequence of the given string. And we can assume that all the characters in a string are distinct. Why this assumption is here? Because we are required to find all the subsets of the given string, and subsets is only possible if we have set. Okay, and one interesting property of set is set always contains all the distinct elements. So that is why it is given as we can assume all the characters in a string as distinct. Okay, and subset is same as subsequence. The meaning of both the things are exactly same. So how we are going to compute subset or subsequence of any given string or any given elements? We can compute subset or subsequence by removing 0 or more elements from the string. So let's understand this problem with this example. Here we are given input as ABC. So there are 3 characters in this string. So after removing 0 or more elements from this string, we get blank string. This is a subset. And if we remove B and C, we get A. This is also one subset or subsequence. Then we get B after removing A and C. Then we get C after removing A and B. Here we have removed C. Here we have removed A. Here we have removed B. And here we have removed nothing. So if you count all the subsequence, there are 2 to the power n subsequence or subset possible of a string which has 3 characters. So we can say that the total number of subsequence possible is 2 to the power 3, that is equal to 8. So guys, I hope now you understood this problem really well. So this is the right time to move to the next section of this video where we talk about the idea to solve this problem. So let's start with this approach, that what happens if we have an empty string. So in this case, how many subsequence or subset is possible? Obviously only one, because this is an empty string. Okay. Now let's introduce new character A. Now how many subsequence are possible? Obviously 2. First is the blank string and the second one is the A itself. Okay, so far everything is clear. Now if we introduce new character B, now if I ask you that how many subsequence or subset are possible, then you can say that first is the blank string, then B is also a subsequence or subset, then A is also a subset and subsequence, and AB is also subsequence and subset. So guys, do you realize what is happening over here? So we started with the blank string. Okay, then what we did not include A, and then we include A. And similarly in case of B, first we did not include A, then we did include B, and then we did not include B, and then we include B. So this is how we get all the subsequence and subset of 2 characters, and these are A and B. Okay. Now the question over here is, as we are using recursion, then what is the least amount of work we can do? Because generally in recursion we care about only 2 things. First one is least amount of work we can do, and what is the base condition where the recursion should stop. Okay, so here the least amount of work we can do is we either include new element or we do not include it. As simple as that. So this is the basic idea that is going to use by all the recursive calls. Okay, now talking about the base condition. What is the base condition at which the recursion should stop? So in this case, you can see that this is the level 0 and this is the level 1 and this is the level 2. And the character is also 2. So we can say that when the value of level become the count of character, then it is the right time to stop the recursion. Okay, because when value of levels become 2, that means we have already considered all the characters and we are done. So when the value of level is equal to number of character, then we stop. If the length of I is equal to length of string, then we should stop. So what we do to satisfy this condition, we simply pass a variable that is equal to 0 to the first function, and then we keep on incrementing this variable throughout the recursive calls. So this is all about the idea to solve this problem. Now let's see the implementation of this basic idea. So here we have a function. This function is taking a string, current string and I as the input. The string is the given string in case of this example ABC, and current string is the string we are going to generate by including or not including the specific character. Okay, and I is the value of level. Okay, inside of this function we have one base condition, and this base condition says if the value of I is equal to string dot length, then simply print the value of current and return. That's it. And after if condition we are making two recursive call, you can see here, and inside of this recursive call, first we are not including the new character and simply increment the value of I, and in next recursive call we are including the character at index I. This means we are including the character and then we are incrementing I by 1. Okay, so this is the simple function to solve this problem. Now let's see how it's going to work. So first we are going to call this function for current equal to blank string. Okay, it checks if I is equal to str.length. So when we call this function, the value of I is going to be 0. Then it's going to make two recursive call. First recursive call is not going to include A, and the second recursive call is going to include A. So we get blank string and A, and this is the value of our current string. Okay, and here the value of I becomes 1. Now again it's going to check if value of I is equal to 2 or not. Okay, this time it is not, so it's going to make two recursive call again. So each recursive call is going to make again two recursive call. Okay, so this is going to make two recursive call where it is not going to include B, and in second recursive call it's going to include B, and here it is not going to include B, and here it's going to include B. So this is how we get blank string B, A and AB. So in this recursive call the value of I becomes 2. Okay, so we check that it is equal to string length or not. This time it is equal to string length, so we simply print blank A, B and AB on the screen. So we get output as blank B, A and AB. So this is how this recursive function is going to work. The logic is pretty simple. To find all the subsequence or subset, we have to first include or not include the current element, and we keep on taking all the elements one by one. So now the next thing is talking about the time complexity. How much time it takes? As we have discussed, the time complexity is equal to number of leaf of the recursion tree. So here how many leaf are there? It's going to be 2 to the power n, where n is equal to size of a string, that is 2, and 2 to the power 2 is equal to 4, so you can see that there are 4 leaf. So by now I hope guys you understood how to find subsequence and subset of the given string where all the characters are distinct. So if you have learned something valuable from this video, then please hit the like button to make YouTube algorithm happy. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click the bell icon so my friend you never miss any upcoming new video. So this is all from my side. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.